Alright guys, and I'm back, and today I'm going to be doing a maintenance project on my house, and this project has to do with garage doors. I highly recommend any of you to have a garage door system to go ahead and do this inspection, which I noticed one day when I came home and the door was going up. I watched it and I saw a fraying cable. So on my garage door system I have two cables that run up on a spool at the very top there on each end of the double door in this case. So those two cables actually pull each side of the door up at the same time with the tension spring in the middle, and that tension spring is applying tension coming off of your garage door motor, and it's able to pull that cable up with the strength of that tension. So the cables are actually what are pulling up and attached to each end of your garage door. So I went on Amazon. Actually, at first I wanted to see if this is something I should attempt to do, if I could do it safely. And I discovered it looks like you can do it safely, but I wanted to see a normal homeowner do it. And a lot of the times I noticed that it was a professional garage door installer that was doing these videos, and I wanted to see, it looks like something easy enough that me or you could do. So I figured I'd shoot this video for us today. So I went to Amazon first. Within that video they said go ahead and measure your door with it closed from the top of the door to the bottom of the door where it meets the floor, and mine was an 8-foot door. So that way I just went and ordered an 8-foot cable system. They come in pairs. They got a connector on one end that locks into the pulley and a loop on the other end on each cable. And even though the cables it says for 8-foot door, you might have a 7-foot door, so you want to order 7-foot cables. But the 8-foot door cables, if you pull these cables and unravel them, you'll measure them and you'll say, hey Todd, they measure 9 foot 6 inches. That's normal. You've got a little bit of play at the top coming off of the pulley, as you'll see here in a minute. That actually, you need that extra length to go ahead and attach it, the loop on this cable, to the bottom of your door. So let's get started. I'm going to get up here and see what we have to deal with, see what it looks like, and we'll see if we can do it today. Stay tuned. All right, this is a closer look. See, this is the spool we're dealing with, but see that cable strand wire? It's busted, and there's actually quite a few wires that have snapped off of this 7-stranded wire cable system here. So, and same thing's happening over on that pulley and that cable. So if you see something like this happening to your garage door system, you should address this immediately. Because if that cable snaps, that heavy door is falling down on a person or a vehicle, whatever's underneath. All right, first thing I did was I opened up the garage door, and I pushed up the garage door when I was up on the ladder here, and then clamped some vice grips there right underneath that roller to push it up a little bit further so there's slack on that tension cable there, so we can unhook it. And to be safe, I'm going to do the same on this side. Now it's not tight yet. I'm going to show you what I mean here and get you in a spot that you can watch. There we go. Now we've got slack on both sides. I'm going to do the easier side to get to first, so I can get a ladder up right here. I got space. All right, I'm going to take my tools and cables up here just so I have them on hand. All right, there's your spool right here. Just remember the way it rolls around there, the way it wraps. It's going back to the back like this. That's how you want to roll it. First we have to disconnect this loop right here on the pin on the bottom of the garage door. And this, I may need another hand. All right, I got it unhooked. So, yeah, that should take about 2 hands, guys, to do that. Don't try to film it. And now we can unwrap it here. All right, we're going to unwind our cable. Look at that. Look at where it broke. Here too. All right, our looped end and our other end already came out. Now I'm going to make a bend in mine just like this one has before I reinstall the new one. All right, so I've made that bend in the cable. And our notch is right here. That's important to see there. See, there's your notch where this goes into. It's got to go in there like that so it locks into place. And remember, I told you, how's it wrap? Wraps this way. And don't forget this outer channel here for the first loop of the cable there as you wrap it around. Now it's a long cable, so this may take a little bit of time wrapping it. Just make sure you're wrapping it right next to the previous channel you've already went into. All right, then you're going to get to where you can't make another loop around. So this is where you know where you're going to hook it to the peg on your garage door. And you're going to want to make sure this is tight so that you have the slack. Because now I'm short on the slack here. You see? And I do have it pretty tight. All right, now if you notice, I got the loop on. And it's nice and tight. Now I had to pull this down and make sure to wrap this really, really tight around your pulley there, because you're just going to barely have enough slack to make that hook on. So now we're going to go down to the other side. We're going to do the same thing. All right, we're going to do the same steps here, guys. We got to get this loop off of the end of the door peg here. Just like that, loop is off. Now, if I let go of this, you'll see it unravel. Just watch your face. This cable's pretty tore up too, I see. So I unhooked it from the pulley right here at this spot. All right, we got our old cable out. All right, I put my bend in it. And remember, we want to roll it back towards the wall. Like this way. Start on your first channel on the pulley, the outer channel. It's a raised channel. And remember, when you wrap this, keep it really snug, because you need all the slack you can get at the end to hook it to the door. Coming up on our last loop here, guys. Last loop, and we have enough slack on this one. Make sure you can see me hook it this time. So I'm hooking it on here. We got it hooked. Hopefully you can see that. Wrapped around, and right here we got it hooked on our loop on the peg sticking out there. So we're good to go. Kind of a dirty job, as you can see. All right, we're just about done. Now remember, don't immediately get down and push your garage door button. We got to release the vice grips on the end, on the channels on the end, on the track. Just kind of hold the door a bit. Release your vice grip on that side. Come over to the other side here. Hold the door up a bit. Release your vice grip there. Now we're ready for testing. All right, now guys, moment of truth. See if I steered you the right way or the wrong way. Fingers crossed. Let's go ahead and press our garage door button. Okay, it just notched up. Press it again. Guys, I missed one step here. Seems to be an important one because we had a failure testing it the first time. On my garage door, it's got this safety lever here. So that has to go on top of this cable that we just put there. Right now it's behind the cable. So it's giving a signal to my garage door motor that it needs to go back up and it won't go down. So I gotta get that lever over on top of this cable here. Be aware of that. All right, so I'm gonna have to pull this bolt off for this to reach so I can get it on top of that cable there. Would have been easier if I made sure this was on the outside of the cable while I was, before I hooked it to the garage door there. But this is why I'm doing this, so you guys can watch how a normal homeowner may run into issues, and you can avoid the issues yourself. That's how we want it right there. And we'll tighten this back up. Good to go. Guys, that's why I do this stuff first, so you don't make the mistakes I do. All right, let's get down and test this out. All right, guys, let's try this again. Nice. So far, nice. Both our cables stayed on. If you can see that. Just inspect your pulleys, make sure the cables didn't pop off. Make sure you assembled everything correctly. Up on your pulley. That one looks good. Tension is good. This one over here looks good. Tension is good. And last thing you want to check, guys, is did it close all the way? And it's not crooked sealing at the bottom. And it's a perfect install. Guys, thanks for tuning in again to another one of my videos today. And I'll see you on the next one.